Hi everyone, how are you? I'm Chef Leia Oliveira. I'm the founder of Master Confeiteiro and Cozinha Terapia. And in today's class, an amazing recipe. I'm going to teach you how to make it from scratch, starting with the batter, okay? A super moist chilled chocolate cake. Let's see now what you'll need for this recipe. Come with me. 275 grams of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of milk, 150 milliliters of water, 50 grams of 50% cocoa chocolate, 250 grams of sugar, 3 eggs, 100 milliliters of oil, and 15 grams of baking powder. Now start by sifting the dry ingredients, which are the flour, the chocolate, and the baking powder. Sift everything and set it aside ready to use. I'm going to beat the eggs here, just the eggs, for about 2 minutes until they get nice and foamy. After that, add the sugar and keep beating for another 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add the water, milk, and oil to this egg and sugar mixture and beat for another 2 minutes. After that, guys, I like to use a whisk now, okay? I'm not going to use the mixer anymore. So now I'm going to start alternating the milk I mixed with the water and the dry ingredients on the other side. So in about 3 to 4 steps, add a little of the dry ingredients and a little of the milk with water and gently mix with a spatula until all the ingredients are combined. Now I'm going to pour it into a baking pan. See how the batter is really liquid, okay guys? Pour it into a greased and floured baking pan and bake at 180 degrees Celsius for about 40 to 45 minutes. After it's baked, let it cool here on a wire rack. Also for about 10 minutes or so, because now I'm going to take it out of the pan and cut it in half. And that bottom part that I cut off goes back into the pan because I'm going to assemble this cake inside the pan, okay guys? You don't need to take it out. If you're serving it to your family, there's no need to remove it. So now let's assemble. Actually, I'll make the filling with you first, and then I'll put the cake together. Let's do it. For our filling, I'm going to use 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 70 grams of powdered milk, 2 cups or 480 milliliters of milk, 1 box or 200 grams of heavy cream, 60 grams of butter or margarine, and 20 grams of wheat flour. Here I've already started melting. I've already melted the chocolate a little bit, see? It's 300 grams of chocolate, okay? And 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. I'll start by putting the sweetened condensed milk in the pan and sifting in the wheat flour to dissolve everything, okay? I'll also go ahead and add the powdered milk and dissolve everything here. Once everything is well dissolved, just add the rest of the ingredients. Then we'll take it to the stove and make a really delicious cream. I'm going to leave only the vanilla extract to add when the cream is already done. Here it is already. Look, it's reduced quite a bit, okay? So look, it doesn't need to get too thick, but it's already a really nice cream. Now I'm going to turn it off and let it cool. Once everything is ready, transfer it to a bowl, cover with plastic wrap, and let it cool. The plastic wrap always needs to be touching the surface, okay? On the cream. Let it cool undisturbed for about 2 to 3 hours. In the meantime, let's make the syrup. For the syrup, I have here 300 milliliters of milk, half a can of sweetened condensed milk, and 50 grams of chocolate with 50% cocoa. It's very simple, just mix all the ingredients together here. As I already told you, the assembly of the cake. So the bottom part of my cake goes here into the pan. I'm going to moisten it with the syrup, make it really moist, okay? Because this is a very moist cake. So divide the syrup then. Add all the filling as well and smooth it out a bit. The other part of the cake, moisten it really well on top here. I'm going to cover this cake with plastic wrap and leave it in the fridge for 12 hours because that's the secret to a chilled cake. It has to be really cold before you can serve it. The next day, I'll sprinkle a little chocolate sprinkles on top. Now it's time to cut and serve, right guys? Because just look how soft this is. And what an amazing syrup. Honestly, this is one of the cakes I love the most. It's so moist. Look at this, guys. What an amazing sight. Everyone, see you in the next recipe. Bye-bye.